Hi, I'm Daniel. I am an exercise enthusiast, and for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show some comparisons more towards some barbell and dumbbell exercises and some equipment you might find at Planet Fitness or one of the 24-hour fitnesses or something like that. I'll try to do some more of that too. I've been comparing to some extremely technical equipment. Most of you don't have access to that. Most of you have access to cheap corporate equipment that has not been well thought out, but you kind of want to know how to use it. So some of the exercises I do compare to that. Let me go ahead and get it started. So the first exercise I'm going to do is Medix. I'm going to call it Medix abdominal because it's about as close. So I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is Joe Cerulli. I hate the term the core. This is just Medix abdominal machine. This is Joe Cerulli, by the way, of Gainesville Health and Fitness. And he created I don't know, no, he didn't really create it. He utilized a really good version of the Nautilus main line concept. 5 lines, I've talked about this several times, 5 lines of equipment that we worked in that was what worked out hundreds and hundreds of people every night. I think they still use some version of it. Anyway, so what I am doing is basically a version of this exercise. I am doing the static version. For this exercise, I do 30, 30, 30. 30 seconds, 50%, 30 seconds, 75%, and 30 seconds. It's almost as hard as you dare. I can't say I'm really getting as hard as I dare on this exercise yet. My back is still uncomfortable for most of that. We'll play this again one more time so you can kind of see. I will show you what part of the exercise I am in. Right about there. Come on, let's go where you can see the whole body. Right about there. This is good for people who have lower back pain, who aren't able, if you can sit in a chair and you lean forward and you feel tightness in your lower back already, has some issues. It can be all kind of issues, but this will be a better exercise than lying down on your back. Next exercise is overhead press, and we're going to move us over here. Now, this is not how you should do a dumbbell overhead press, but you'll get an idea of the position. I want most people to kind of know the exercise I'm trying to pattern after here. The parallel position of the handles is a little easier on my shoulders than this position. It doesn't really matter most of the time, and if as long as I had the right position here, I would probably be okay. It wouldn't matter this, but for the tools I have, this is the best one. But this is overhead press, and it is about, let's see. Watch him drop it. He's just gonna, why don't you just go so fast down? Right about there. That is about the position I am in. For these exercises, this is one of my upper body sequences. For these, I am doing 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 50%, 20 seconds, 75%, 20 seconds as hard as you dare. The 20-20-20 seems to work better. When I was doing training, just normal exercise, 2 up, 4 down, after doing years enough of it, uh, close to 1 minute was about where my best time was, um, in terms of being able to keep productive and keep results going. Trying to go longer um, did not do as good for me. The next exercise, can I put those in here? We'll go over here this way. This is seated row. And I am going to let Jay demonstrate, Jay Vincent, uh, demonstrate the barbell version. He's got the rotating handle grip, but you can use just a regular. This would be a free weight version of the exercise. I hope you guys can hear him. You can see me, I'm still not quite yet decided what to do with my feet. I want to find a position where I'm not aware of them, not thinking about them. So this is how you would do a barbell bent over row. And this is the home static version of it, I guess. And same amount of trembling. Okay. Next exercise, Jay's going to help us again. Was it dip? Oh no, it was bicep curl. Or dip. It is dip. Okay. The dip on this, I am doing a static hold dip. The reason I'm doing a static hold instead of a time static contraction or a constrained static is I want to try to somehow employ all the different types of static exercise into my training. I eventually want to employ I don't know if, come on, there we go. Okay, I'll let him. How do I get, there we go. I eventually want to employ the feedback statics with computers, and I have an idea. The straps between that I hook together, I can put a device in between them. I may have to adjust my hold positions and all that, but I think I can create something that I can use for about 50% of my exercises. Anyway, this is static dip. As a gymnast, I used to be able to perform a lot of dips. Of course, I'm 60 years old now, going through all the treatment I've gone through. It's doing better. Right now, in this position, I'm trying to get up to 1 minute and 15 seconds. Once I get to 1 minute and 15 seconds, I'm going to come down about another 10 degrees and try to do that. You can see the difference in how far down I'm going and how far down Jay's going. I can do a full negative, a couple of negatives. Come back up is much different, especially at certain points with my shoulders, but that position I can hold. And Jay is showing you how to properly do dips. And that's about the speed you want to go. All right. Sorry, I forgot this stuff. Okay, bicep, Planet Fitness. So here is, I'm going to move forward a little bit on this. Come on, because I had to get the setup going. All right, this I'm using a coupling system, but I'm just going to go with the Planet Fitness version here. This is similar to the hammer and old Nautilus style. Um, a lot of people tell me they like it, that it's good. I don't doubt it. So this is my coupled bicep. This gets my biceps deeper than anything I have ever, even the original Nautilus the plate loader bicep. This gets it even more than that. I cannot wait to actually try the Renex version. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Anyway, this is bicep curl, static, constrained statics, bicep curl. These are something you would probably see at Planet Fitness. And my constrained static is closer to Renex. If we can find it. No, okay. Okay. Very good. And then the last one, we're going to have some fun here. Let's go a little quicker. Most people know. We'll go bring it over here. Most people know I'm not really. I'm a Mincer fan, but not. I don't get the weird. Mincer. I don't get that now. He was a really good bodybuilder. Anyway, anyway. I am doing something similar to kind of a downwards version of the 10-degree chest, maybe 10-degree decline. Except you don't hold your breath. This is horrible, horrible technique. It was pretty good for the time, actually, but they were still trying to use something called pre-stretch, which is basically an explosive lower turnaround, a ballistic plyometric lower turnaround. Don't do pre-stretch. Don't do that. I am doing the static version. That's Boyer Coe and Mike Mincer, by the way. One of Mike's babysitters. Boyer is right there. Okay. And yeah, that is a very effective, and that was the workout. Okay. Boom. For the point of doing upper body and lower body static exercise, all these exercises you can do free weight, static like I do, home static position, machine, Planet Fitness or 24-hour whatever, you know, homeless shower place. I I approve of it using Bill. I'm not making fun of that. That is a good thing that they provide. I would probably use it too. Um, that that kind of environment and the equipment you get there is not going to be the best. So you still kind of need to know what to do. Most people just go in there with not much plan or a friend's plan or follow somebody or just do cardio. I don't know. Anyway, the upper body version, as I've been doing, is a little bit different. Most people are aware of push, pull in the planes. I also employ in my routine construction a downwards push and a downwards pull. So you may have noticed there is one upwards motion, there is one outwards or this would motion, and one downwards motion in each workout, in each of the upper body workouts. So I'm trying to employ humorous in all those directions. I'm going to probably add in some of my other pre-work in a couple of weeks, but I'm going to do this for a few more weeks, maybe one or two, and then probably go back to PPL. But I'm having fun with this, and I hope some of you find this interesting still. I'm not saying static exercise is the best thing. I'm definitely not. I'm not saying dynamic exercise is the best thing. Free weights, I'm not saying any of it is better. I'm not saying one set is better. I'm not saying multiple sets is better. I'm just showing you an example of what can be done. And that's mostly what I kind of work on and think about is what can be done, not don't do that, don't do that. I want to focus on what to do. Thank you.